guys, how you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely time wherever you are. Hope you are enjoying your Monday morning. Just a quick kind of spice up. All right, so before we get to the main talk of today, all right, so normally Mondays, people normally say Mondays as a kind of a day that you have to be all serious, you have to be all direct, you have to be all so focused. And this kind of focus is sometimes some people try to make it a little bit forceful, giving their all to make sure that it's a Monday, that kind of a feeling. But how about you losing up a little, okay, to understand that Mondays are just like every other days, all right? They come and they will always go, all right? There are days for you to meet your end mate, but it's not a day that will meet your end, but a day for you to make ends meet, all right? So you have to take it slowly with yourself, okay? You have to take it quite slowly with yourself as you do that, okay? I just want to tell you that taking things easier, all right, will help you better to gain easy focus, okay? So that's for that. Okay, so today I'm your host, Mumzibah. In case it's your first time of tuning into this podcast channel, this is a lovely place where we talk about relationship talks in-depthly about things that happen online, things that happen in a real life. And this is a day-to-day podcast program. All right, so if this is your first time, it's a place where you can also share your thoughts on how you feel pertaining any topic, how you feel in your relationship. You want us to talk about it, you can as well drop it via voice links, voice messages, and I'll run through it. I'll be very, very obliged to talk about it also. All right, because I am a certified emotion and relationship coach. So you are welcome to today's episode with Mumzibah, your host. All right, okay, so today it's gonna be basically for ladies, right? But men, if you are still scrolling through and you want to still partake with Mumzibah, you want to still feel the flow, okay, you are also welcome. But please, all right, no offense, all right, okay, so there's a woman thing mainly, and if you want to still share it, you want to still listen, and you think that what Mumzibah has to say today is not enough, is not totally correct, or is not their reason for it, you want to contribute to it, because it's going to be basically for women, and it's going to be some things that you men do, also, based on your own aspect as a man, you want to contribute. You as well welcome to contribute without no bullying, no hating words, okay? You can contribute positively and calmly. All right, now, so if this is your first time, just hit on the follow button to become a follower. All right, thank you so much. All right, now today we are going to be talking on some common phrases or signals that men use to indicate disinterest in a woman or disinterest in their relationship, especially this are for single ladies, okay? So if you want to know those hints, you're welcome. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to be talking about this, and also in this episode, I'm going to also be telling you why men use such words, and at the end of this, you're also going to be receiving some actionable point from Mumzibah, some advice on what you should do when you hear such words, okay? It's not for you to just run over yourself, get depressed or get mad, all those kind of things. So there are things that you can do. I'll be telling you as much as 10 actionable points. So you have to stay with me till the end of this show. Thank you. Now, one thing about men is this. One thing I've come to understand with men is that when they are no longer interested in a woman, they might use various phrases or behaviors to communicate this. Yes, men can they can do this very well. And though it is very, very crucial to know that everyone are different. That is why I said, if you're a man listening to this podcast, all right, your contribution likewise is welcome. Okay, all right, because people can learn from you, from the comfort of wherever you are. Trust me. And one of my drive here is impactation. I love impact, and I believe if you're following me, you also are a person. Your personality is someone who loves to impact others. So I believe you will be very also obliged to drop a word or two via your voice messages, and people can also learn from you. Thank you. So men, when they want to they are tired of a woman, or they're no longer interested in a lady, the things they normally do, they can sometimes speak through their behaviors and through some certain phrases that I'll be saying here today. And if you have heard such phrase before, please indicate via the voice message. And if you are seeing this via my Facebook page or Facebook handle, all right, and you want to talk about it, please just tag signals, common signs or common signals and phrases that men use to show disinterest in a woman. And you can write what you've heard, and if you've heard this is true, correct, just correct me 100% kind of. All right, let's keep the discussion rolling, let's keep the communication and the connection going. Now let's go. So some of the common phrases and signals that men use to show that they are no longer interested in a woman are this. Number one, I think we should just be friends. All right. So whenever you hear this word, I think we should just be friends. Okay. All right. It's like this word coming, I think we should just be friends. And we have been together, okay, as a woman, you're now in the position thinking like this. We have been together for some time. We have been doing some things together. So how come this guy just wakes up this morning and tell me, I think we should just be friends? Yeah, some guys, when they want to ditch a lady, they normally use that word. So if you are thinking that you are confused, why is he using this kind of words for me? This is a signal for you to know that something is already going on in this guy's mind. And it's not that you have not been friends before, but I think he just want to make it casual. All right. I think at this time, there are some signs for you to start to look up to that. Okay, maybe this guy is just trying to tell me that there's some other levels we have to, Okay, so let's go. Another one I believe that guys normally say, all right, when the behavioral signals that guys normally give out are number two. He can say, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. Okay, so I was having a counseling session with one of a younger friend. So she told me that the guy, she kept on trying to make the guy pull the trigger of when are we going to when are you going to pop the word of marriage to me, and all those kind of stuff. And the guy just kept on saying, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship right now. I don't think that she doesn't really understand what this guy is really saying. So one of the signs, the second signs to look at, the second signals that guys used to show disinterest most times is when a guy says the word bluntly, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. Now, you don't need a soothsayer for you to understand that that guy is not actually serious with whatever you guys are sharing. Okay, there are a lot of things unsaid, okay, but telling you the plain word that he's not really serious for a relationship right now, I think he's already telling you that the way you are taking the relationship, he might not be working in the same frequency with you. So another one is, I need some space to figure things out. So this can come up, okay, when a guy totally don't want to see you close to him. when a guy is bringing the relationship totally to an end, kind of, okay, he might, or when he's not sure of himself, he can pop this word by saying, I need some space to figure things out. So another one is the behavior that he can show could be, he will you might start sensing that he's avoiding making plans with you or being less available. Okay, if he used to be this guy that every now and then when you call him, he appears, you guys are everywhere, you go out together, doing your dating here and there, and he's always holding you. Maybe sometimes he can just start to drift from you. Then you have to know that this is a red flag. This is a language, though not verbal, but this is a language. It's trying to make you understand that at least you are not the top priority for now. Okay, there's a priority. Something else might be his priority now. It could be his work, it could be finances, it could be some distractions here or there, it could be another lady. All right, but solely you might not conclude this another lady, but you just have to know that you are not on that bench of first priority for now. Okay, so another one for you to know is he can start showing less enthusiasm or effort in communication or spending less time together. Okay, now spending time together, he might not be spending that time, okay, same as what I said before. He might not be spending time with you as usual, being shy of you. It's not working with you, holding hands as he used to hold hands with you before. When he sees another woman in your presence, might just try to shift away from you, kind of. Ditching is not quite far from this, and I know this could be very, very quite demeaning for any lady. That kind of enthusiasm whenever he sees you before, hugs you, smile whenever he sees you, most time may not be there. Now, he no longer calls you as usual. These are also behaviors that you can know that actually this guy is trying to speak something, though he's not verbal about it, but he's trying to speak something to me. And if he's trying to speak something to you, then you have to listen. Okay, another one is being vague or non-committal about future plans. All right, he's not clear. Okay, and whenever you ask him about what does the future holds for us, you try to cloud it with having the sex with you to get you distracted. Don't get distracted, but try to get the answer. But if you enjoy the distraction, try to get the answer. Because being in something that is quite undefined, I talked about some series on undefined relationship. You can scroll downwards to check more, and you will learn a lot from it. I promise you. So whenever you see a guy being not committal, trying to use distractions to distract you from getting a real answer, to know where you stand, your position is in the life of him and in his life, then definitely there's something he's been sneakier about. There's something he's hiding. Okay. The seventh one is he loves to make excuse whenever you have plans to meet. Okay, for instance, you're supposed to be on a program together, you're supposed to go for a cinema together, and all those kind of a thing. He gives you excuse. When you call him, he tells you he's busy. When he calls him, he tells you he's in the office, he's always working. I believe anybody working has a break time, has the time to refresh himself. And if he so prioritizes you, if there is nothing hidden, if he respects you and respects what you both share, he should spare a minute to talk to you. Okay, so that is that. And also I could go on, and let me just end it here. Expressing a lack of emotional connection or compatibility. He is no longer emotionally connected to you. All right, sometimes even when you're crying, he doesn't even feel it one bit. Then there's something wrong. Okay, even when you're happy, it's not his concern. Then there's something happening. And even when you're disgusted about something, he does not even know he has done something that is quite disgusting. That means your emotions are not in tune. All right, so that is also kind of a signal for you to know that this guy is no longer connecting with me. As an emotion coach, I am telling you, this last one actually is what people hardly know, but this could actually lead, this is what has led to nagging and a lot of things. Maybe the woman might start to whine talk, like you no longer get interested in what I'm doing. Understand that this thing you're doing is quite painful, and I'm happy you don't even care, and all those kind of a thing. You made me angry, and yet you don't know this thing you did is quite disgusting. You don't used to be like this. And the guy must start to say you are nagging. No, why he sees it as you're nagging is that the emotional connection has been disconnected. Now, when he sees you and knows that what he has done is wrong, and he's in a pute, okay, to really understand that yes, he has altered you and has to apologize and try to feel, all those kind of hurt he has done and try to make amends. Definitely, he's still quite in line with you. All right, he's still having that emotional connection, kind of. All right, but when it's totally off, there's a problem. Now, so the second thing I promise I'm going to be telling you is why men uses such words. And now you can be in a fix now, asking yourself, why do men normally use such phrases and kind of behaviors when they want to ditch a woman, rather than coming out all out to tell the woman, I'm not interested in a relationship, I think we should move on. Yes. Okay, so this is it. Men, like individuals of any gender, all right, may use certain words or phrases when they are no longer interested in someone for various kind of a reason. All right, but I'm going to be giving you some potential explanations here. Number one, men normally have this fear of hurting feelings. Okay, so that is why you see sometimes coming to tell you it is over directly, it is very, very hard for some men to do it. They may worry about causing emotional pain and try to soften the blow by using gentler language. But this could end up hazardous when it's happening from maybe a married man to a side chick outside. When you are telling a lady out there that you're no longer into her anymore, and you're using softer language, you're too beautiful, you are still good, you are the best I've ever met, you give me what I've never got before, but at this time I don't know how to say it. I just think that we should be where we are for now. I'll be reaching you, because you want to soften the tempo of things. From a married man aspect to a side chick, it shouldn't go that way, because it's not going to end. You are still telling that person linger. Okay? You're still telling that person linger. So, but when you are blunt, because you have something else you prioritize so much and you hold dear, which is your marriage. Okay, sorry, I'm adding this in adding to what we are talking about. Yes, they have to still be in adding, because there are some married people who are listening to this talk right now. Okay, so when you are trying to soften and try to get a soft landing, kind of like this, I'm a woman, and I'm telling from the woman perspective. We read in between line. We know that we can read it upside down. And when you are talking like that, we feel that you still want us around. Okay? You still want us around. But you just have to please someone who is there with you. Or might think that you're just pretending or trying to test our patience. So that's why when you don't like, when you want to let it all out, you want to tell her you want to be free from her claws and all those kind of things, just go directly and tell her you're married, you're very, very sorry, the things you've done are not right, and you just think they should end now, and cut ties with her. So okay, so that's for that. So let's go back to what we're saying. So men normally have this fear of hurting feelings. Okay, so if you're asking why can a man decide to use such kind of words, that's number one point. Number two, men sometimes want to avoid confrontations. So men may use softer or vague languages to avoid hurting the lady's feelings, or to sidestep potential conflicts, kind of. So because they don't want to, the lady to just kind of start fighting, quarrel, attacks. Like, seriously, after all I've done for you, I've given my body, I've given my time, I've given my womb, I've given my bees, I've gone with you, I've lost a lot of suitors, and now you're telling me this shit, you're telling me that it's over, like just like that, what really happened, and all those kind of a thing. So they don't want to really whine with words. They just try to play around with words and make it kind of vague for you. And there was behavior can start popping in till you get tired and decide to read in between lines that the relationship is no longer there, the connection is no longer there, and you take a walk. Some men may choose to use some words like this because they lack communication skills. They struggle to express their feelings also. All right, so express their feelings directly and kind of resort to kind of a ambiguous kind of language as a result might pop out from their mouth, and some men also, some reason could be also because of confusion. Some are confused, and they may generally be unsure about their feelings or what they want, leading them to phrases like "I need space," all right, "I'm not ready for a relationship now," okay, as a way to buy time or distance themselves. Some can actually try to distance themselves from you as a behavior, okay, and try to see if they can do without you. Actually, if they can do without you, then that's fine. The relationship is all for them. Some, if they cannot do without you, they play back again and want the relationship to go on. They are now sure that, okay, this person is for me. Okay, it happens like that also. And some, they can be in confusion or comparison also. Maybe they have another lady. They want to know, they want to give this word, though it's not clear. You can still be lingering around and playing around with them while they are also, having other person out there and trying to compare and later settle down for the one they think won their heart. Okay, such things happen also. Some also reason could be disinterest or engagement. In some cases, men might use these words because a way to signal their disinterest or disengagement without having to directly address the issue. Such things can happen. Now, what is my advice for you as a lady? What should you do when you hear these words? Should you go kill yourself? Should you run into depression? Should you start fighting with him, confronting him, maybe in the public, in the open, or all this kind of a thing? So when a lady should hear such kind of a phrase or phrases, indicating that she knows that this man is no longer interested in her after all she has given to the guy, could be her body giving him like 3 doses a day. All right, it can be quite challenging, I know. Emotionally a turbulent time, I know, but here are my piece of advice for you. All right, consider giving yourself space to process. I talked about rebound relationship and on my Facebook reels, and even on TikTok, Mumzibah. What's a rebound relationship? A rebound relationship is a relationship that happens even after a breakup, while you as a victim is still hurting from your past relationship. So now you're going into the next relationship because you want to heal, because you think it could heal you. 60% I tell you is true might not end up the way you think it. So now I'm advising, give yourself space to process. Take time to process your emotions and reflect on whatever you want and need in this situation. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotion that might arise without judgment. Okay? If you want to cry, cry. If you want to yell, yell. If you want to shout, scream down the road, scream. Whatever you think you have to do, just do to don't repress your emotion. As an emotion coach, I'll tell you that it's not good to repress your emotions in some issues. Don't. Because most times when you do not repress your emotion, you heal faster. Okay, so give yourself space to process. All right. Number 2, if you think it is way above what you can take, try to see a therapist, a relationship therapist who you can share your situation with. I believe in discussion. That is why I'll be starting a discussion live talk on Facebook where we can be really talking about some challenges in the relationship. All right, and we hear from other people, because I believe, as also from the niche where I am as an emotion coach, that discussion actually can really help you heal. Yes, so seek support, reach out to friends and family members if needs be. Family members you trust your emotions with. Now also get clarified communication. Be clarified about whatever word the guy is saying, so that you can provide a closure to help him to provide a closure to whatever he's saying. Let it be on his note that he said it. He clarify it, so that it will not end up. I've seen some guys, they will just tell you some words and you and actually it's telling you, I think that I will need some space, and immediately you sprout and think generally that truly yes, he told you that, and you try to go get someone else and move on. When he sees you're okay, doing fine, he tries to play a mind game with you, blaming kind of. Why do you have to go on? You didn't even just take time. You didn't even ask me what I mean. What I meant was that I need some space to, clear my head. I need some space to be able to get some money. You should just wait for me for some time. Why didn't you ask me? So try to avoid that. Get clarification on whatever word he's giving to you. Ask him, if you say you need some space, to do what? He tells you, I need some space to make money. So, all right, are we still in the relationship? Can I still call you my man? If he says yes, fine and good. If you can wait, good. If you tell him what's at the time frame, so he can tell you good. So if you ask him, you need some space to do what? And he says to go to school, and you say, are we still together? He says no. And it's a done deal, and you can hold him on his words of what he has said. Then you move on. So focus on self-care, very, very key. Invest your time and your energy into activities and practices that gives your mind, your physical nature, your emotional and mental health good well-being. All right, focus on this. Try new hobbies, go for exercise, go for a walk, enjoy nature, and enjoy yourself with things that gives you joy. Right now, after this, check out yourself, reconnect with yourself. Use this time to find out some things that has been lacking in your life and work on them and build the best out of this. Channel your energy. You're supposed to use to start fighting. You're supposed to use to start crying, start hating yourself, to start loving yourself, reconnecting with yourself, looking for things that has been lacking ever since you got them being in a relationship that wasn't profitable enough. Then grow yourself and be the best of yourself, and see what turns out. See people run back to you. Even that person who has run away, come back to you. Explore new opportunities. All right? Go for meetings, go for seminars, go for talk shows, go for programs. All those things going to help build your value portfolio and build you. Go for them. It's going to help you. All right? and stay open to possibilities. Don't lock yourself out of possibilities. Don't believe that good things cannot come after he left or after he dished you. Believe that there are good opportunities out there. And I believe so much in belief system because it helps build us at the end. All right, so that's it. So if you find this quite insightful, don't forget to give me a five-star rating, and please share this to a lot of people. Let people know that there are places like this where you can rub minds together. There are places like this where you can actually gain succor from. All right, okay, yes. So this is also a place. Mumzibah, a friend to many. All right, thank you so much. I hope you still join me tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. I have love for you to learn from. All right, from Mumzibah, I want you to also follow me on YouTube at Mumzibah, and follow me on Facebook at Mumzibah Talk. Okay, you can also follow me on TikTok at Mumzibah. There are lots of reels I do there sometimes that are quite insightful also. Thank you so much for joining me, and always know I love you. Bye now.